Hello, hello, hello everyone. Teresa Waller here. Welcome to day 6 of Leap to Lead. Today we are going to be talking about Facebook parties. So, Facebook parties are a great way to get PRV. I am someone who has based nearly my whole business on Facebook parties. So I think it's a great topic for me to be talking about. I do probably 80% of my business, maybe a little less, maybe about 70% of my business through Facebook parties. That's how I meet new people. That's how I grow my business. So they are a great bonus for people who are already working their biz. They're already doing home parties and basket parties. They're great for extra PRV. So I'm going to kind of run through with you what I do for my Facebook parties. Everyone does Facebook parties a little bit differently. Some people do live Facebook parties. Some people do week-long Facebook parties. Some people do, like myself, 30-minute Facebook parties. So I'm just going to talk about what I do. If you do it a different way and it's working for you, then you stick with that, okay? There are so many different ways to be doing it. Sorry, I'm just going to mute this so that we're not hearing my messages going off. So I personally run 30-minute parties. I do the tag team style. Tag team is just two girls that used to be in direct sales, and now they train other direct sellers how to work their businesses efficiently, typically through online parties. They do a little bit of stuff about in-home, but I'm not going to go into a whole bunch on them. But I run my parties the same way that they have taught. So the most important thing with a Facebook party is hostess coaching. So what I personally do when it comes to Facebook parties is I create an event. Every image that is in my event, I've created myself. There might be one or two that are kind of like, I'm just thinking right now when I talk about booking parties, that image isn't my own. And sometimes when there are like monthly specials, sometimes I'll just use something that another consultant has made. But aside from that, everything else that I make, or every other image that is in my party is made by me. So the tag team style party is a 30-minute party, and it only has 4 posts, okay? Just 4 posts, that's it. The first post is obviously an introduction post. You are welcoming your guests, asking them to share something about themselves, and thanking the hostess for kind of bringing everyone together. So that's the first one. And then 5 minutes later, I post a product video. So it's me in my home. I've got my phone on a tripod, and I'm showing off kind of our products. I talk about all of the warmers that we have. I take them downstairs and I speed up time. I'll post my video below so you guys can see it. But I speed up time and I show myself doing laundry. I show myself cleaning my bathroom sink. I show myself washing the dishes, using our hand soap, so you see me going through my house using all these products. And it gives them an idea of what we have. I have a little clip of me throwing a buddy at my daughter and she's catching it and hugging it. It's not like anything professional, guys. It's just something that I did on iMovie on my phone. And it's just me. It's just me. It's scripted, so I've written everything out and I've memorized it or tried to. I would do them in like 10 to 30 second segments and say it, and then I kind of tied it all together. Anyways, I'll post the video below. So that's the second post. The third post is going to my custom album. So on my Facebook business page, I will create an album. And in that album, I will showcase all of our products. So I personally created all of my images through canva.com, C-A-N-V-A, Canva. I created all of my images just using the online catalog that Scentsy provides, and I can explain more about that later if anyone wants. Feel free to PM me. I can send you a good link. Actually, I'll just post it below. A good link to Kimberly Polito's how-to on how to use Canva. So basically, you create this custom album. You're keeping them on Facebook. You're not sending them off to your PSW PWS. I don't know why I just said that backwards. PWS. You're not sending them off to your PWS. You're keeping them on Facebook so that you're not losing them. So they'll go over to that album and they'll look through everything. They can I advise them to comment on any products that they like. Then they're coming back to the event, and the last post that I do is about booking. Sorry, it's the second last. The last party post that I do is about booking. So I entice them. I say the first 3 people to message me that they want to book a party will have a nice surprise for me, or, I allude to a surprise. And so I get bookings that way. And then my final post happens after the party's ended. So it's a 30-minute party. So I actually do it right at the 30-minute mark. It's an explanation on how they order, and I link them to my online order form. And this to me is such a vital thing for my business. It's a link that takes them to a Google form, and it asks for all the information we need, their address, their phone number, all the generic customer information that we need. But then it asks, I get them to fill out, of course, what they're wanting to order. And then I ask 2 questions at the end which are great for me from a lead perspective. So I always ask, the first thing is, are you interested in earning free and half price Scentsy? Yes or no. It's a yes or no question. And then my second question to them is, are you interested in, I don't remember how I word it because I've changed it over the last little bit. But basically, are you interested in earning money with Scentsy? And then I have a sliding scale. So 1 through 5, 1 being not interested, no, I'm not interested at all, thank you. And 5 being yes, sign me up. And you kind of get a gauge as to who's been thinking a little bit about joining Scentsy. So then it's an open door for me to kind of reach out and connect with them about those 2 things. So that's my party in a nutshell. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes to it than that, but something else, which I mentioned earlier, that's super duper vital is hostess coaching. So I touch base at 3 points with my hostesses. So I will set up the event, and then after I set up the event, I will reach out to my customer. But I do this I used to do it all typing up a message, and they'd have all this long stuff to read. But now I do it through a video message. So I record it on YouTube, I create a link, and I send it to them, and that's it. So it's just, my little first message says, hey, look, you've got video mail. Check out this link and let me know what you think. It's short, sweet, and it's a link to me on my video. And in my video, I'm saying, hey, thank you so much for booking with me. I'm so excited to be doing this with you. I just have a couple things that I want to let you know. And I hold up a gift bag with tissue paper in it, and I say, before I do that actually, so I say, I want you to make inviting 50 people to the event your goal. So we want 50 people, no more than that at all, invited to the event. And the reason for that is you don't want, say they invite 200 people because they have 200 Facebook friends, and then when people come onto that, it doesn't seem intimate at all. So we just we set a max of 50 people. And sometimes you set that max with people and they still invite more than that. But if they do, just ask them to remove some people. It's not a big deal. So we set a max of 50 people. And then I hold up a gift bag and I say, if you can get 20 to 25 people to confirm that they will come to your party on Facebook, I'll give you this free. And in the bag, I just had washer whiffs when I actually filmed it. But you could give them anything. You could give them 1 bar. You could give them... Depends how big your bag is. If your bag's this big, you don't want to give them 1 bar because it's obviously false advertising. But just do a small little, a medium or small size bag, and put a couple bars in it, or put in whatever you have on stock. And if you don't have anything on stock, then maybe omit this and just offer them a free half price. So if you get 25 people to RSVP to your Facebook party, I will give you an extra half price item when your party closes. So that is on top of our regular rewards. I like the mystery bag because people are enticed by that. They're like, ooh, what's in there? It could be a warmer. It could be whatever, right? So it gets their kind of imaginations going, and they want it, and then they're working hard to get it. So that's the first thing that I send to them when I'm hostess coaching. And when I said I have 3 points, 3 times that I connect with them, the first time I actually send a few different messages. So in the second message, after they've watched that, I've seen that they have watched it or seen it. Then I explain that I want them to connect with people one-on-one. Don't mass invite people. That it makes such a big difference when you connect with people one-on-one and ask them if they want to be invited. So you could say, and I write a script for them. So just copy and paste this script, and I say something like in that script, "Hey Julie, I just wanted to reach out to you because I thought you would be interested. I'm hosting an online Scentsy Facebook party on whatever the day is." And then I would just, I write that long script for them. Sorry, I just my brain went blank there. So I write a script for them, and I can post all of my hostess coaching stuff for you guys so you can take a look at it. I send that off to them, and then they start messaging people. That way you're getting people to the party that are the people that want to be there. It's not just mass messaging people. Sending out just a bunch of invites, like they'll get like 2% of people that they've invited attending. You have to connect with people one-on-one, so I highly advise them that. And I find that makes it so much more successful. So that's the first point, that I connect with them. Then the second point I connect with them is the day before the party. And before I jump into what I do there, I want to tell you that I do pre-engagement posts as well. So for the 5 or 6 days leading up to the party, I'm doing a post a day trying to get people engaging in the party. So one thing that I do regularly is how do you clean your wax? And it's a picture of 4 different ways. One person's like scooping it out, one's using a cotton ball, one's dumping it out, one, it's all these different options. So I just say to the Scentsy veterans out there, what's your preferred method of changing your wax? And people always comment on that one. People like to give their opinion. And then I do a few other ones, but another option or another example of one that I do is who wore it best. And it's a picture of a warmer, and it's a picture of, so for example, right now I was doing the Stargaze one, right? Or maybe I did Nova, I can't remember. But it's a picture of that warmer. And then I found online, I typed into Google firework dress. And there's like a little woman standing with a fireworks dress, and I cut out my head and I put it on that woman, and I put who wore it best, A or B, the warmer or me in this weird firework dress. And people always find that really funny. So that's a good one to do. What else? What other things do? I do, I have a picture of me holding my cat, and I've got Scentsy Fresh in my hand, and I'm saying, something about scent. I have a clever little thing that I write with it. I can't remember them off the top of my head right now because I do them at the beginning of the catalog season, and then I submit them. So I just can't remember what they were. But anyways, I have pre-engagement posts trying to get people interacting and excited. And the one that I do before the party, tying it back into what I was saying a second ago, when I do my hostess coaching, I post the day before I do my top Scentsy products. So I have a post that's like my top products, and I ask my host, so this is the second point of contact, I just say, hey, I'm so excited, your party's tomorrow night, can't wait to be partying with you. You're gonna see me post the top products post. If you could tag all of the people that have RSVP'd yes and maybe to your party in that post, that would be great. It gets them thinking about Scentsy, it gets them seeing the products, gets them excited, that kind of thing. So you can send that in video message, or you can send that out and type it if you want. It's up to you. I personally think video message makes such a better connection with people. They see who you are, and they just connect with you. So I send that one off. So that's the second point. And then the third point, I guess I have 4. The third point is obviously the morning of. I connect with them to make sure that they are connecting with their people. I let them know that people often forget about Facebook parties unless they're reminded. And even on the day of, sometimes they forget. Even even if they've been reminded. So we're going to make the best effort that we can to reach out. So I give her another script that says, hey, I hope to see you tonight at the party. And then I say, for everyone that RSVPs, yes, Teresa does a monthly giveaway, because this is all in personal message that she's doing it. That's allowed. So I give away a product at the end of the month. You can say, I used to do, and you could say this. You could say, everyone that RSVPs will get a deluxe size sample in your order. So that's the third point. And then shortly before the party, I also, it's usually like 3 or 4 hours before, I send her a message just to say, hey, I'm putting up a post at 30 minutes before the party. And that post just says like, that's things you'll need. So, and it's a picture of me. See, they're all my own branded images. So I'm drinking a glass of water. I'm like this, drinking a glass of water, and it says things you'll need. And I have my laptop in front of me, and it points to my laptop, and it says a laptop, something yummy to drink or eat. I don't remember what they all are. Anyways, it's my own branding. So I ask her to comment or to tag the people that RSVP'd yes and maybe in that post. So it's reminding them that the party's coming in 30 minutes. And then I go live at 30 minutes. I have a post also that's quarter to the hour, because my parties are always at 9 p.m. And that post is in me. It's, again, I went onto Google and I put it in, I typed in one woman in onesie, and I found a lady in a onesie, and I cut my head out and I put it on that lady, and she's like dancing almost. So I put it on there, and I just said something like, who's ready to party with me tonight? Who's ready to party in their jammies? And I always make my title say it was Teresa's online Scentsy pajama party. So that's my title. You guys can be creative with your own titles, but that's what I do, and that's my theme. And there's a little lady in her onesie, excited to party. And then 5 minutes before the party, I just have a what to expect, so they can see exactly what is happening for the party that day. So that is in a nutshell what I do. Oh, and then after the party, I will text or message, whichever way you're connecting. I will message with the hostess, and I will say thank you. I have a little video that I send her. I let her know that she too can participate in the booking special if she books with me within 6 months, so she could book at the next catalog. If she books with me within 6 months, she gets access to the booking special too. My booking special is usually just, a couple bars or something, but it's whatever you want to make it. So then I let her know that she has access to that booking special, and I let her know where her party stands. So if we've got a few orders in, then I let her know where she stands, and I always message her again in the morning, and I let her know like if anything trickled in overnight. And for me, I close my parties the next evening. So if our party's at 9 p.m. on Monday, I close it at 9 p.m. on Tuesday. So people know that they have 24 hours. I used to say the party closes tonight at midnight, so that people felt a sense of urgency to order. But I just find there are so many people that go, oh my gosh, I didn't know, and I want to order, and I didn't have time last night, or my baby was up, and then I passed out with them, and they have, people have lives, and things are busy. So now I just do the next day. So it's 24 hours later, the party closes at 9. And that's basically how I roll. My party average is 200 to 300 PRV for online orders. I try to personally book 8 parties a month. So that's just me. I don't, my husband works shift work, and I have a daughter that's in bed at 7 o'clock every night. So that's how I have to work my business. I don't have a lot of flexibility to leave the home. And I also do I also do basket parties really often. So personally, that's how I roll. Like I said, it's 200 to 300 for an average. If you're doing a home party, that's why home parties are where it's at. If you can do home parties, make them your goal, because 500 PRV in your pocket in one party, 2 hours, you're golden. Okay, so homework for day 6. For day 6, I'm going to ask that you book 2 parties, okay? 2 Facebook parties. all you have to do is reach out and ask them, are they interested in earning free and half price Scentsy? Let them know that you do all the work as the consultant, and all they have to do is invite people. So get 2 parties booked. And the second part of this homework, which is probably the part that's going to scare you the most, is to create your own product video for your parties. So this is something that you're going to create on your phone. It can be a video where you're just talking the whole time and it's unedited. If you want to do it that way, that's fine. You want people to see what kind of products we have. And remember, people buy from those that they know, like, and trust. So that's why we encourage video, right? So I want you to make a video where you're showing off our products, show off our warmers, show off our wax, explain about our wax if you want. Show them our cleaning products, our laundry products, our body products. Just show off what you have in your house. Whatever you have. If it's just what you got in your starter kit, that's okay. Just show them what you have. Show yourself using it. Scentsy Fresh, show yourself spraying it on something. Your washer whiffs, record yourself doing a load of laundry. And if you have an iPhone, you can speed up something that you've recorded already, and they can see it in fast motion. Here's me doing laundry and showing off our products. Show them what you love. Show them your personality. Let your personality shine. I know that most of us are nervous to do video, but don't be, okay? You're not presenting in front of people. If you can present in front of people, then this should be nothing for you. If you can't present in front of people, I can't present in front of people. I can't do videos. Here I am doing videos. You just have to push yourself out of your comfort zone. So, I will post my video below so you can get an idea as to what I did. It's not perfect. You'll see in my video, I've got something dangling in the corner that drives me nuts, but I was like, I'm not re-recording this because it took me way too long. I make mistakes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. And you know what the feedback I get from people is? I really liked your video. It's professional. I didn't think it was professional, guys. It was just me like showing our products. So again, if you just want to do a video from start to finish without any edits, that is okay. I just want people to see you and know your heart for Scentsy. See the love that you have for the product that you're selling. Because that right there, that will sell more than anything. If they're convinced that you love it, they will love it too. So I want you to just show off our products, show your love for it. It doesn't have to be long. I think mine is 5 minutes, and I know that seems really long. I think it's 5, yeah, it's 5 minutes, but I want you guys to try to do one for a minute. 1 minute, okay? So you're gonna book 2 parties and do a product video that is 1 minute to 2 minutes, just showing off our products, okay? So when you're done, I want you to post it below and show us your bookings as well. So post the video below and show your bookings. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.